All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you are super blessed. And guys, today is going to be spicier than a whole bunch of those spicy peppers. What are they called? Jalapenos. That's right. The price action is about to be crazier than a wild woman running through the jungle with a laundry basket on her head looking strangely like Janet Yellen with a really toned midsection. Things are about to get absolutely confusing as we are entering into the FOMC rate hike announcement in approximately 27 minutes. It's going to be absolutely insane, guys. I hope you're ready for the juiciness. I know I am. I'm so stoked. I got butterflies in me, estomago, and everything. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. As usual, if we can get the likes, all right, if we can get the likes, 1,500 likes, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT, baby. 1,000 USDT. All right. It's going to be a wild one today, guys. A wild one today. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to J Bull. Shout out to Crypto Tradester. Shout out to Terry T's. Relatives informed, like button smashed, and is ready to go. Shout out to Terry T's again. Boom, FOMC or FOMO MC. Shout out to Kenny Esposito. Shout out to Tom Orion, SBF Peppers. Yeah, so as you guys can see, guys, the Bitcoin price, as of right now, is getting a little bit of a move to the downside, a little bit of a bounce to the upside. Basically, you know, what's happened here is, well, we came up to this very important high, 35,157 on the Coinbase chart here. And this was a level that, you know, we were saying, you know, make sure you set your dang alerts, right? Remember to set the alerts on the Coinbase chart too, because the Coinbase has that ugly double top that would trigger the short before ByBit takes the high. And early this morning, we got the big pumperoni and queso right up to that level, like literally to the dang dollar. Took the high on Coinbase and got a pretty harsh rejection to the downside. But here's the deal. Here is the deal. All right, we have this trend line that's been respected. 1, 2. This is now the third tap of the trend line. All right. And if we just look at what we've got going on right here, right here, we have ourselves a beautiful ascending triangle pattern, right? Now, this is pretty interesting to me because I do think that things look a little bit kind of bullish. All right, let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame here. Yeah, we got a bearish div on the 4-hour money flow momentum. All right, we can't deny that. But when we start to come down to the 1 hour, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. As the price is coming down to the trend line, we are getting bullish divergences. All right, bullish divergences. We come down to the 24-minute time frame. And what do we see on the 24-minute time frame? Bullish divergences. Wow. Would you look at these bullish divergences? And not only that, it's not just any old bullish divergence, guys. The 24-minute time frame is in fact printing the bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern. All right, as the man boobs are getting higher, the price is getting lower. All right, check it out. We can just even superimpose these onto the chart here. And wow, would you look at that? I mean, it actually fits perfectly. All right, it fits perfectly. Wow. You guys see it? Am I the only one here? Am I the only one here that sees this pattern? Wow. The resemblance is truly striking, guys. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Boom, 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 man. All right? And so, as we are heading into FOMC, where our good friend Jerome Powell will talk about how he's managing the United States finances, him and Janet Yellen, turning on the printing presses, turning them off, erasing the debt ceiling, all right, giving billions of dollars to other countries, all right? He's going to talk about the interest rates. And these interest rates are going to determine what is going to happen for the next few months when it comes to the interest rates. Now, when it comes to the charts, it's going to get volatile. And I'll tell you why it's going to get volatile. FOMC usually acts as a catalyst for a juicy move one way or the other. But right now, because Bitcoin is in this pattern, this ascending triangle, this potential bull pennant, we could very easily see a very, very volatile move here. If this thing breaks out, guys, our next target on the Bitcoin is going to be around $36,000. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean I'm super bullish on Bitcoin. I honestly believe that we need to see traders get wrecked to the downside and to the upside. I think we need to chop all around here, but I am expecting some crazy volatility. So this is going to happen in about 20 minutes. We're going to get the federal funds rate. Okay, now keep in mind, if the federal funds rate is more than expected, right? Now it's expected that nothing's going to happen, right? Which is neutral. It's neutral, right? Now let's say he increases interest rates. That is going to be good for the dollar and bad for Bitcoin. If it comes out that he's increasing interest rates, let's say, well, then we could expect this thing to just flop right down to the downside. If it comes out that he's lowering interest rates, let's say he lowers interest rates by 25 beats per second. All right, we're talking about thrash metal grindcore double bass beats per second, right? If he lowers interest rates, then I think we could see another big push to the upside here. Now, let's not forget the overall context as well of this Bitcoin chart being extremely bullish. All right, Bitcoin right now is extremely bullish for the simple reason that we are back now inside of this massive range. We have closed the monthly candle, right? We have closed the monthly candle very bullish, in my opinion, above the old value area low. And yeah, that's crazy right now. That is absolutely crazy, this October candle close, which basically means now that we are back inside this old value area, the next stop is $47,000. But I also think this would not be a very healthy move if we just continued up here. I'd say we would want to come down to test our base to retest the breakout area, which is going to be coming in around this green box that I shall draw on the chart right around here. We want to retest this before the pump, right? So we are setting ourselves up for massive amounts of volatility. To the upside, we never actually came to hit the Fibonacci 382, right? So we have a perfect storm right now for fake outs to the upside and to the downside. To the upside, $36,000 382 would make for a really nice fake out, and to the downside, this green box is going to make really, really nice support. All right. Now, when Jerome Powell starts speaking, that's usually when the market makes up its mind, right? The initial announcement comes out, we get wicks, crazy 5-second ups and downs, right? But then, after that, the market actually chooses its direction. All right, so IROC says 100K is imminent. Shout out to Griff. He says, silly MF, love your streams. I love you too, Griff. I love you too. Shout out to Old Stool. He says, November 5th, a lots get unstaked Wamder if have will affect on price. Maybe. Am I planning to stream the JC speech? Yes. The JP, yes. Indeed I am. As long as my audio is working here, I will be streaming the speech, guys. How am I trading? What? The volatility? Oh, so I do have some. So this is the main chart that I'm trading right now on Bitcoin, okay? These are the levels I'm looking for trades, okay? First of all, we do need to be aware of coming down below the wick that we just put in, all right? And look, really, we just have this big range here. We're trading this big sideways range, all right? So if we start to dump when JP starts talking, definitely 33,900 zone is going to be a very important area. Also, the 786 of the move around 33,750 is going to be very important. All right, these are the only two places I'm really interested in longing Bitcoin. As for shorting Bitcoin right now, well, I'm already in a short on Bitcoin. And so if we put in a new high, I will be looking for longs. We'll be looking for shorts. Basically, if we come back to the $36,000 zone, I'll be looking for shorts on Bitcoin if we come back up to that zone. Okay, I'm currently in a schlong trade on Bitcoin, meaning I'm in a long from the low of the range. I'm in a short from the high All right, because again, this morning we got that rejection. All right, we were understanding that Coinbase taking the high, that ugly double top, was going to be very important. Okay, and actually, Bitcoin is currently right now bouncing from none other than this level that we gave in the Casper crew, 34,024, yesterday, right? Because yesterday we were printing this symmetrical triangle pattern, our targets to the upside, targets to the downside. Basically, we were looking to take out that low at 34,024. And if we take a look at the ByBit chart, we came down and we took that low at 34,024. Here it is, 34,060, 34,024, right here. We got two of these wicks. We wicked down below, and then bam, we're getting a move to the upside from that area. Okay, we're currently underneath VWAP, guys. If we reclaim the VWAP, my next target is going to be 34,700. 34,700. 3470. 3470 is going to be my next target. The reason why, guys, is because that's the value area high of the range. All right, 34,770, give or take, if we can reclaim the VWAP. All right. Now I want to pump the Bitcoin price straight to 100K. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's my hope. That's my plan. All right. Shout out to Singularity XX. He says, Jayson, do you think it's a good time to buy alts based on the Bitcoin level and the Bitcoin dominance? Singularity XX. I think it's been a good time to buy alts all throughout the bear market, right? So I can't really comment on that right now in the moment. I haven't bought any alts recently. I probably should have. I've been trading Bitcoin like a madman. That's literally what I've been doing. I've been trading Bitcoin, I've been trading the S&P 500 like a madman. Okay, check it out. All right, the ES. This is basically, this is a long trade that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Still got this baby open. So let's see, because if the stock market, if Bitcoin pumps, we will also see the stock market pump as well. So let's see what happens with that. I am currently still holding that long on the S&P, baby. So let's see what happens here. All right, my next target on this thing is going to be... Actually, I thought I could have sworn that... There we go. Yeah, so my next target on the S&P 500 is going to be 42.85. I'm going to hit a TP there. I think I got some more TP set, maybe not. We're going to play it by ear. All right? We're going to play it by ear. We got to wait for good old JP coming out the gate. As we are waiting for the pump, the breakout of our symmetrical triangle. It's an ascending triangle toward our $36,000 target. All right, yeah, so target one for me is actually going to be right around here. Let's put this in, target one. Target one. TARGT. Uno. And target dos is going to be up here. Yeah, right around there. Right around 36,950. All right, this is what we're looking at, guys. This is what we are looking at. Now, notice this. It is so interesting. Even after that big dump this morning, the Bitcoin price is finding support on that trend line. Right? We're finding support right on this trend line. Okay? Pretty crazy, guys. Pretty dang crazy. And you know I'm going to be taking some profits out. All right? I'm going to be taking some profits out of these trades, guys. I'm looking to make a whole Bitcoin on this long right here. So let's see if I can't do it. All right, let's see if I can't do it. All right, we got about 955 people in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to smash the like button, because if we can get 1,500 likes, we are going to be giving away $1,000. Shout out to Raza. He says, my soul bag is printing, baby. Any thoughts on ETH? When to enter a long? Well, Sir Solana, we only have a few options. I mean, either you could Yeah, I mean, look, I can't answer that question. You got to be the one that has a trading plan. If I was going to long right now, which I never would, you know, I would long here, put my stop loss. I don't know, man. Honestly, the best opportunity to long is going to be if we... Oof, man, I don't know. We would need to have a fast wick down to basically one of these areas here, right? If we take out all this with a fast wick on FOMC, that's the only acceptable long I see here, to be honest with you. And the reason why it has to be a fast wick is because if we start closing now candles below this trend line, right, below the Coinbase trend line, that's not good, man. That's not good, right? So, yeah, basically a quick wick down to around 33.9 to 33.7. This is going to be the only place that I would honestly like to long Bitcoin, right? This is maybe a fake out. It has to be real quick. Like when JP starts talking, he's like, well, you know, bam, 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 right? And other than that, I think the long opportunity happened already right over here when we came down to the trend line. To the trend line. You know, you got to eat clean and trend hard if you want the striations. You know? Shout out to Timu, Casper, Bitcoin, milady. Nice. Greetings from Liverpool. Shout out to Gray Z. All right. All right, let's take a look at some other coins while we're waiting. All right, let's take a look at Sol. Let's take a look at Solana. All right. Let's take a look at Sol. All right, Sol. Oh my goodness. Sol. I can feel it in my heart and soul, baby. It is crazy. All right, enough. Let's take a look at Sol. All right, so for me, Sol was breaking out of the triangle, and I wanted to reject from this box. I wanted to reject maybe even from $48 or $50 and get a pullback. I want a pullback on Sol before I look for a long. Man, shout out to everybody who's long on Sol. Shout out to everybody who bought Sol at the lows. Shout out to Divine Hood telling everybody in the Casper Crew VIP Discord to buy some Sol. You know, that man has soul. You know? He has some soul. It's pretty fly for a white guy. Actually, I don't know if Divine Hood's white or not. I have no idea. That's the thing about Discord. You don't know who's anyone's real name, what anyone looks like. You know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. The only one who people know who they look like in Discord is me, and that's if this is even me. I don't know. I might be a deep fake. Who knows these days? Anything's on the table. But let's take a look at Sol quickly. Let's go to the monthly time frame. Let's take a look at this monthly candle close. All right. Wow. Sheesh, that is bullish, guys. So look, right now Sol is coming up to a monthly order block, monthly level, right here. Let's take a look. The yellow line is a monthly level. All right, let's remove this whole thing. Let's remove all of this because we have broken out. We have broken out of the ascending triangle. Oh man. All right, let's go to the weekly. Yeah, so look, if we're going to get a pullback on Sol, if we are, it's going to happen here. It's going to happen right in here because this is the only real area of resistance that we have. And if we don't get a pullback here, if you're not long on Sol, you might not get a chance to long on Sol. You know, unless you want to long now, which, I don't know. It's not good to long the breakout after the breakout. You know what I'm saying? It's not good to long the breakout after the breakout. So, all right, Bitcoin, guys. We got to keep our eyes peeled on these charts. We got to keep our eyes peeled on our levels. All right? JP going to be... The FOMC in 8 minutes, guys. All right, we got to watch Sol because the Sol might get a crazy pump. All right, if Bitcoin pumps, Sol's going to pump too. So we need to be watching for a rejection on Sol from this level. Let's set an alert here. Let's set an alert here for Sol. Maybe we could short Sol. You know, I've shorted Sol in the past. against everyone's wishes. I shorted Sol from right here. It was the most epic short because it had just pumped from July 2021 all the way to September. 3 months. Wait, July, August, September. Yeah, about 2.5 months. Right? Shout out to Big Butts 28 in the chat. Big Butts 28. I love you, babe. You're my girl. Yeah, so like I shorted Sol. Let's see what we can do here. All right. If we're gonna get a pullback on Sol, it's gonna happen in the green box. Let's go down to the 1 hour. See how she's looking. Bullish. Honestly, she looks bullish. I'll be honest. I don't see really anything bearish about this, guys. So let's wait and see what happens. Of course, if we get a massive monster pump up to around these levels. Oh man, Sol's pumping even now. All right, how's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's pumping. Sol's pumping. We got 7 minutes until Jerome Powell comes out the gate, baby. Now, I've got something on the back burner for you guys as well, and that is this. I currently am betting on the Bitcoin price pumping. All right, I've got myself $250,000 on the Bitcoin long, baby. And I've got my take profit set at 35,900. All right, so let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. All right, we're looking to pump the Bitcoin price today, baby. I'm looking to pump the Bitcoin price today. All right, let's see what happens. Shout out to Adam Chesterfield. God bless you, bro. Shout out to Nem Anja Savik. Do you still have Bitcoin orders for spot? I still have some Bitcoin spot orders on Coinbase below 15,000. I'm not really looking to personally buy anything unless we dip down below 20K. Guys, Zevia, that's where it's at. Cream soda. That's where it's at, man. All right, 6 minutes until Jerome Powell comes out the gate swinging. All right, and we are going to be watching this Bitcoin price. Are we going to pump or are we going to dump? I don't know. I personally don't care. I'm short from the high. I'm long from the low. I'm hedged. Got stop losses. I've locked in profits. You know, I've already made a juicy profit on the day. So I've already made over $2 grand today on this account just from the short. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't care what happens. If we pump, I'm going to be looking to make a Bitcoin on this long trade right now. Alrighty. We got 5 minutes until JP. Out the gate, baby. 6 minutes. Tales from the crypto. Let's pump. Pump song, baby. Alright. Alright. Mr. Market has a starter short from that level. From what level? The same level I'm short from? Dylan Waves. Let's pump this Bitcoin price, baby. Let's pump this. Yeah, I think Sol will go ballistic. We need to keep our eyes on Sol. Man, okay. Like, honestly, let's keep our eyes on the Sol train here. Alright, Bitcoin's starting to get a little bit of dumpage on the 5 second here. 5 second time frame, Bitcoin's dumping. Okay, we just hit the VWAP, guys. That's why we just hit the VWAP. Now, here's the thing. I know we hit VWAP. VWAP's already been our resistance once today. This could... Ooh, ow, ooh. A smackdown. Oof, a smackdown. Bitcoin smacking down. Let's go to the 5 second time frame right now. Oof. Would you look at that? Rejection right from the VWAP. Let's check out the order flow. Wow, would you look at that, guys? We had a lot of longs open up down here. Do you remember that? Okay, so let's see what's happening. Actually, did we even hit the VWAP? Hang on. Yeah, we hit the VWAP. Alright, we hit the VWAP. We had a few people short right here. We had people long the VWAP. That's never what you want to do. Don't long the VWAP, guys. Come on! Come on! 3 minutes until our good friend Jerome Powell, palling around with the JP Powell, baby, comes out the gate. All right. Coming out the gate. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here, guys. Are we going to pump or are we going to dump? Man, I've got butterflies in my stomach. I'm not even kidding, man. I'm not even kidding. SBF Manboob's going to play into this somehow. Absolutely. Jerome Powell owns Bitcoin, so he's going to pump it. I hope so. Shout out to V-Sun. He says, pump. Dimitri, sing the song. Look, if we start pumping, we are going to sing the song. All right. Shout out to Hagi. Screw it. 200x. Ready to pounce, baby. Oh, man. Okay, we've got ourselves 2 minutes. We're going to be watching the ES. All right. The S&P 500. We're going to be watching Bitcoin. Breaking out of this triangle. We're going to be watching Solana getting a massive pump right now as Jerome Powell is ready. Getting ready to unleash some crazy stuff on the world right now. Wow. Let's see what else we got here. Let me see. I'm gonna try a short Sol. I might get wrecked, but it's worth it for the entertainment value, guys. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications. All right. Yeah, if Sol gets a crazy pump, I'm gonna short 66.845. 66.845. I'm gonna just short. If it pumps up to there, I'm gonna short it, man. All right, 1 minute. Oh man, guys, I don't know if I could take the pressure right now. Got some butterflies in my stomach. Need another sip of the soda. All right, let's go, baby. Here we go. 159. All right. We're going to be down on the 5-second chart watching this Jerome Powell. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. Let's go to the 30-second. Okay, here we go, baby. Here we go. Man. 1 minute. Prepare for liftoff. Whew. I'm hyperventilating up in here. Here we go, baby. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. 2 o'clock, baby. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We gonna pump? Or are we gonna dump? Let's check out the news. Pending. Stayed the same, no change. All right, so nothing out of the ballpark. Things are still in the same ballpark. All right, a double rejection from the VWAP right now. All right, so far, so good here. Nothing too crazy. Okay, we're starting to get a pump. Come on, Bitcoin. What's it gonna be? Pump or dump? Come on. What's it gonna be? Pump or dump? Pump or dump? Dump or pump? All right. Yeah, Salim's not even in the trade, but he's nervous. My heart, my bowels, my bowels. You know, a little Jeremiah action. Okay, here we go, baby. Is that going to be a CDW? Or is that a real pump? Oh, man. Bitcoin pumping. Let's check out Solana. Sol also getting a little bit of a pump. How's the S&P 500? Let's go down to the 5-minute on the S&P on the ES chart. Oof. All right. Oof, oof. Bitcoin getting a little dump action. A whole bunch of shorts wrecked above VWAP. A few longs, long the top again. Come on, longs, don't long the top. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. All right, let's see what happens here. Maybe we are going to dump, man. Maybe we are going to dump. All right. Now, usually what happens is once JP starts speaking, Once the lips start flopping, that's where the move starts a talking, all right? Once the lips start flopping, the Bitcoin move starts a talking, all right? Now, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a pump here. All right. Am I friends with Sam Sulek? No, I'm not friends with that guy, but I wish I was, man. Seems like a real chill guy, you know? I don't know how he eats chocolate milk and cereal and donuts all day and stays healthy and lean, but he does. You know, shout out to Sam Sulek. All right. All right, someone says, no pump, no dump. Well, look, only time will tell, because in about half an hour, Jerome Powell is going to come out the gate. He's going to start speaking. All right? He's going to start speaking. He's going to start speaking. And then we will find out for certain how these trades will do. All right? We will find out for certain how these trades will do. I think JP starts speaking in 30 minutes. Yes, 27 minutes. Jay Powell, the master lip flopper. Was it a pause? Yes, it was a pause, Barry Bull. Interest rates are still the same. But once he starts talking... Shout out to Mr. Market says, good Lord, this is tedious. Just get to the bottom line, Jerome. I know, right? Come on, man. JP, what is going on? He opens his big globalist mouth soon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Might as well be Henry Kissinger up in the house. All right. Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a struggle at the VWAP, guys. Let's take a look here. Bitcoin's getting a struggle at the VWAP. Struggling at the WAP, baby. Come on. Come on, we gonna dump? No, we gonna pump? Shout out to Joshua Reinhardt. What is going on, Joshua? Good to see you here. All right, guys, so here's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. This morning, Bitcoin came up to this very key level that we were waiting for in the Casper crew. The Coinbase high at 35,157. We came up to the level 35,157 for the rejection. All right. And that's how I got into the short trade right over yonder that we're in right now. But here's the thing. We came down to the bottom of this this ascending triangle, and we're getting a bounce. Not only are we getting a bounce, but if we take a look at all the volume that's traded here, okay, we are back inside the fair value zone. Our next target, in my opinion, is going to be 34,700. 34,700. We're going to see a move up to 34,700. This is my next target. I am expecting a move up another 0.5%. You heard it here first, guys. 0.5% move on Bitcoin. It's going to be absolutely epic. And if we can get there, well, who knows? Who knows what might happen? If we break through the Fibonacci Golden Pocket 618, if we break through this zone here, I expect $36,000 to come in extremely quickly. If we can break through 34,700, then I am expecting $36,000 to come very quickly. That's what I'm expecting, guys. So let's see if we get it. All right, Bitcoin struggling at the VWAP, struggling at the VWAP, struggling at the VWAP, struggling at the VWAP. Bitcoin, baby, struggling at the VWAP, struggling at the VWAP, struggling at the VWAP. Shout out to J Bull in the chat again, my man. A metal freestyle. Maybe. We'll have to kind of wait and see. All right. Here we go, baby. All right. Once JP starts speaking, that's when we're going to get the move. I feel a pump in my bones, guys. I feel a pump in my bones. You guys remember yesterday, I was feeling a pump in my bones. Do you guys remember that? And my bones were right. Right? They were right. Yesterday, I was feeling a pump. I was feeling that pump, right? We were long from here. Where were we long from yesterday? We were long from here. I was feeling that pump. We got it, all right? I'm feeling another pump in my bones today. Look, this morning, I was feeling a pump, right? We got our pump, right? Yesterday, I was saying we were going to pump. We pumped, baby. Now we came back down. I feel like we're going to pump again. I feel it in my bones. All right. So let's see how it goes. This is the 18-minute time frame. All right, money flow's looking suspicious. Let's see if we can't get another big pump. Look, here's the thing. If we get another big pump on the 4-hour time frame here, you know, if we get another big pump on the 4-hour time frame, guys, we have to be aware that we've been forming bearish divs here this whole time, right? Oh my goodness. This is either going to be extremely bearish or extremely bullish. Because remember, the thing is, when we came down for the bounce, right? Let's take a look at, for example, the 18-minute time frame. When we came down for the bounce today, right? And we bounced from the CDW level, right? It is one of the levels we were looking at yesterday, right? When we got the bounce from this level, what did we do? We printed the bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man-boot pattern, okay? Bullish SBF MBP. All right, look at this. I mean, extremely reminiscent. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, right? Beautiful, right? So look, if we get a big pump, right, we need to be aware that we could do the opposite on these high time frames, like the 4-hour. We could do the opposite. Money flow is coming down. Money flow is coming down. We could get the bearish Sam Bankman-Fried man-boot pattern up in here. All right, let's check it out. Yeah. You guys see that? I don't know if you can see it here. You guys see that? Bearish divergences on SBF as we come up to the highs. Now for the breakout, guys, target number 1 for me is going to be 36K. Target number 2 is going to be 36.9K. All right. It's going to be spicier than a whole bunch of jalapeno peppers. It's going to be more exciting than the time me and Carl from the Moon went to McDonald's in his Maserati.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
That was an exciting time. All right, so here we go, baby. 20 minutes until JP starts flopping the gums, and we are holding, pumping. Money flow's getting thicker on the 12-minute. I say our next target is in sight, man. 34,700, baby. 34,700. Mark it. Mark it. 34,777, baby. 34,777. All right, so Tiki is not feeling a pump. 39K would be the top of the macro value area high. 39K? What macro value area high are you looking at, man? Let's check. Let's see if let's see. Are you on ByBit or are you on Coinbase? Are you on Coinbase? Let's check it out on Coinbase. Let's see where that target is on Coinbase. All right, so on Coinbase, let's go ahead and take a look at all the volume, the macro volume. We're going to go to the weekly, the 2-week. Yeah, okay, you're right. All right, baby. Coinbase, value area high, 39K. Interesting, my friend. Interesting. Yeah, look at the Coinbase. It's so crazy. Coinbase... not much volume happening in these areas compared to ByBit, you know? All right, Bitcoin, getting a little pump. Are we reclaiming the VWAP? Yes, we're above VWAP now, guys. 12-minute money flow getting thick. All right, our target, if you remember, 34,777. 34,777. 34,777. I hope Jerome Powell comes out super dovish. Let's go, baby. Let's pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. We're coming up to our target, guys. Right around here. All right, this is our target. This is our measured move. Here we go. Initiate the liftoff. Initiate the liftoff, baby. Shout out to Brock Landers. He says, hey Jay, with 34,777, then we drop for a higher low and then pump to a new high. Let's see, 34,777. Shout out to my man Brock Landers, 34,777. And then drop for a higher low. Yeah, that's totally possible, man, because that's the value area high of the range, right? Yeah, we could do something like that. Maybe something like this. You're saying pump up to 37.77. Golden pocket retest. Yep. Absolutely, man. That's a real possibility right now. Alright, so in 15 minutes, we got JP. He's going to start speaking. Alright, he's going to start it. So, let's see here. Fed live speech. We're getting ready for it, alright? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. XRP, though. Let's check out XRP. All right. XRP. Let's check it out. Is XRP getting a pump? XRP pumping, man. Look at that on the 12-hour. Sheesh. Is XRP about to break out as well? Look at that. XRP. That is absolutely insane. It's insane. Man. Guys, man, you know what I hate about the XRP chart is that wow, would you look at that drop though? This is what the news came out, right? Wow, right up to resistance. Where did XRP come down to after that pump? I'll bet you to the 786. Wow. Wow. Man, I was not paying attention to XRP, but wow, what a good trade setup that would have been. Right to the dang 786 CDW, the lows. That happened on August 17th. And that was a 43% move. That would have been real nice, man. That would have been real nice. But you know what? I'm just stuck over here in my ways trading Bitcoin only. So Bitcoin and the S&P 500 are my only two. Alright, so SPX, guys, taking a little dump. Bitcoin as well, taking a little dump. We come to the lower time frames on Bitcoin here. And we are finding some resistance at the VWAP. Let's see what's happening on the order flow right now. All right, interesting. We have shorts opening up here. Let's see. We actually have 1 million people shorting the VWAP right now. 1 million shorts. So some people are expecting a move down. 1 million shorts. Let's go to the 8-minute here. And, yeah, you know, you could say we have very, very slight bearish CVD here. It's really hard to say because we had shorts closing out here. The number hasn't really changed at all. All right. Bitcoin, however, is getting a move down on the 2-minute. We can see she's struggling. She's got the strugs right now. All right. She's had a little bit too much to eat. All right. She's like a dog who's been allowed to eat all the food that he wants. Money flow is coming down. On the 2-minute, bearish divergences, momentum, and money flow on the 2-minute. Guys, this is not what we want to see for our Bitcoin pump. This is what we want to see for our Bitcoin dump. All right, so if Bitcoin does dump, we are ready. When Jerome Powell starts speaking, we are going to get the most historic move that Bitcoin has ever seen. It will shock the world. All right. It's about to shock the world. Shout out to all 1,332 people in here. Let's see if we can't get the likes up to the watchers. Let's see if we can't get the likes up to the watcher. Shout out to Patricio Ibarra. He says, Jayson, what's the setup you're expecting to happen to Bitcoin price to go down? Well, the next major short trade that I would be interested in is around $36,000. Right? I would want to take the high again, because if we look at the Coinbase chart, all right, let's look at the Coinbase chart quickly. All right, the Coinbase chart, we've already taken out these highs, so now I would like to make a new high. I would like to make a new high, wreck all these shorters here into some of the key levels we have, potentially even hitting the target of our triangle, right? Potentially even hitting the target of our triangle around close to 37K. Right? Target number 1 for me, 36K. Target number 2, around 37K. You know, if Bitcoin does dump down again, right? Let's say Bitcoin gets another big dumperoni, then the only acceptable long trade that I see would be to long this zone right here. Right? Yeah, this area right around here. Yeah, this is it. This is it. But we do have to think to ourselves, right? The reason why this is it is because if we lose this box now, we're making a lower low, which is not good, right? That's not good. It's not good. And honestly, we have multiple drive of bearish div on the 4-hour right now, right? We got drive 1, drive 2, right? Drive 1 right here, bearish div. Drive 2 right here, bearish div. Money flow coming out in the 4-hour. This is a bearish signal, so I will be looking to short the rises here. I will be looking to short the rises, okay? Shout out to J Bull in the chat. Shout out to Benjamin Asbury. How are the water drinkers? Well, I have one who was egg laden yesterday. Been giving her Epsom salt baths. Trying to see if we can get that egg to pass. All right. Check out the 4-hour time frame bear div in play. Yes. Phase on. I see it, man. Man. This beat is nice. I like it. But you know, I feel like my mic isn't in line with my music for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I see why. Yo. Check. Yo, got the 4-hour bill div. Will we dump where I live? Going through the Bitcoin every day, it's real skip. Got a blue candle pumping up high. Bitcoin price going up right to the sky. Yo, JP about to speak. 10 minutes left. Got me on my feet. Are we gonna dump or are we gonna pump? Bitcoin flying, we're not in the slump, yo. I don't even know if y'all could see, but we got a CDW in the house. Bitcoin dumping like it saw a mouse. Cause it's super scared, going really bared every single day when I'm sitting on my chair. Just kidding, I got a treadmill going really fast. That's what I'm doing, Bitcoin's kissing my Can't say that family friendly. That's what we're doing when I'm driving my Bentley. Just kidding, got a tractor when I'm driving through the farm. Every single day in my nice new car. Carl from the moon got a Maserati. That's what he's doing when he's sitting with Marty. Going through Dubai, looking through my eye. Bitcoin flying in the sky. Oh, don't know if my vocals are lined up with the beat. Got me going on my feet and I won't know till I listen back. Bitcoin price got me lying on my flat. Yeah, here we go. Every single day when I'm riding on my flow. Got the cars in my mind, got the beat on my mind. Every day when I'm driving, when I'm drinking the slime from the well in the farm. Every single day on my arms. Staying really buff when I'm going to the gym. Don't got a pool so I never will swim, but I like to plant in my garden. Don't you know I'm swimming in the yard and Bitcoin flying. That's what I do when I'm like spying. 8 more minutes, JP gonna speak. Wait till he's finished. I lost my flow. Alright. Now, were the vocals in line with the beat, guys? Because I'm messing with my audio was off yesterday. The vocals were not in line with the beat. You know what I'm saying? So, Tajon got a Bugatti. Yo, we should make a song together. All right, well, we're waiting on JP to pump the price. JP gonna pump the price. 8 more minutes. Yeah. Yo, 8 more minutes. Let me eat the spinach. Plates are dirty before I do the dishes. Got Satoshi Nakamoto up in the house. Bitcoin pumping like you just saw a mouse. Jerome Powell coming to the stage. That's what he's doing. I got a Bitcoin in the cage with my long and the slong, with the hong and my nong, with the dong and my gong, with the feet on my nong. What did he just say? I don't know. Why don't you go play the video games that you do every day when you're chilling with your friend and you're in the stay? Am I even speaking English? I don't know, but I'm doing with my Dinglish. Hope that Jerome Powell comes out super dovish so Bitcoin can pump-ish. Alright, guys. Alright. 7 minutes until the Bitcoin pump ensues. Honestly, guys, I feel the pump in my bones. Can you guys feel the pump in your bones? We're gonna get a pump on, baby. Get the chest striations and the bicep veins. And the neck veins. Look at my teeth. I'll tell you guys a true story. When I was 12 years old, I was supposed to get braces, right? Because I have 2 extra teeth. And so they're all crammed in there, right? I was too scared of the dentist. I walked out. That's it. Never been back to the dentist since. All right, Bitcoin's starting to get the pump on, baby. Shout out to Thor in the chat. Thor, man, I gotta DM you later. All right, I'm gonna DM you later, bruh. All right, here we go. Bitcoin getting its pump on. Come on, Bitcoin. All right, remember, guys, we're gonna hit our target at 34,750. 34,750. 34,750. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Jerome Powell. We got this, baby. We got this, baby. Come on. V-Sun feels the pump in the teeth. Thor also hates dentistes. Those are tendons in my neck, says Brandon Keys. Brandon Keys acting like he knows anything about muscles. You guys think Brandon Keys knows anything about muscles? What do you think? I don't know. A little sus to me. Just playing with you, Brandon Keys. Just messing with you, my man. Just Myron. Alright. Soul could be in a 1-minute bull flag. Alright. Divine Hood says Soul is in a 1-minute bull flag. Let's check out the Soul chart real quick here. Alright, guys. 5 minutes until JP come out. Alright? Until JP come out. Alright, back to the Soul chart. Alright, 1-minute bull flag on Soul. Oh, wow. Yeah, should we long it? Should we long Soul? Should I throw a little long on Soul, baby? Alright, let's do it. Let's throw a little long on Soul. Shout out to my man. Whoa. Huh. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you know what? I moved it down here. I moved it down here. All right, let's see. SOL. That's what I'm going to be if this trade don't go in my way. All right. I'm going to long the bull flag. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, we are long and strong on Soul. Long in the 1-minute bull flag up in here. Let's go, baby. Long in the breakout of the bull flag on Soul. We got 3 minutes until JP's speech. All right. Stop loss under the low 42.79. Whoa! $800. I don't know if I signed up for that. All right, let's try a little bit of a different stop. All right, let's put our stop under 43.4. All right, 43.4. All right, 500. I'll take it. I'll take it. For the sake of YouTube entertainment, guys, we are long in the Solana bull flag right now, baby. We are breaking out on Sol. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Divine Hood giving the signals. All right, baby. Okay, 45.548. 45.548. 45.548. We're going to hit a TP there. All right. Oh, no. We just missed it. All right, 45.548. Here we go. There's our target, baby. All right, 2 minutes until JP comes out. It's a horrible risk to reward, guys. Don't try this at home. All right, horrible risk to reward. Don't try this at home. Here we go, baby. Come on, come on, Sol. Come on, Sol. Come on, Sol. All right, 2 minutes until JP speaks. Bitcoin getting a pump, baby. Bitcoin pumping straight to our level. Come on, Bitcoin. 2 minutes until JP. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. All right, back to our Sol. Come on. Don't let me down, bull flag breakout. Oh. All right, well, let's see. Maybe we'll come down to test the golden pocket. We should have waited for the retrace. Come on, Sol. Don't leave me with a hole in my heart. JP late as usual. All right. Oh, crap. 48.38. Oh, okay. 48.38. All right. 48.38. 48.3. We're going to hit another TP up there. All right. 48.3. All right, guys. This is a better risk-reward ratio. We're long in the breakout. It's time for Jerome Powell. Coming out the gate. Hope he's not late. Hope he doesn't have an enlarged prostate. All right, the music's still playing, so we gotta wait here. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Solana. Oh no, the suspense is killing me, guys. Really, this is straight degen. Please, nobody try this, all right? Please, nobody try this. Please, guys, please. It's not looking so great for your boy, all right? All right. All right, come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Okay, he's talking.
Our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. We understand the hardship that high inflation is causing, and we remain strongly committed to bringing inflation back down to our 2% goal. Price stability is the responsibility of the Federal Reserve. Without price stability, the economy does not work for anyone. In particular, without price stability, we will not achieve a sustained period of strong labor market conditions that benefit all. Since early last year, the FOMC has significantly tightened the stance of monetary policy. We have raised our policy interest rate by 5.25 percentage points.
Bear dibs on the 5-second, baby.
To reduce our securities holdings at a brisk pace. The stance of policy is restrictive, meaning that tight policy is putting downward pressure on economic activity and inflation, and the full effects of our tightening have yet to be felt. Today, we decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings. Given how far we have come, along with the uncertainties and risks we face, the committee is proceeding carefully. We will make decisions about the extent of additional policy firming and how long policy will remain restrictive based on the totality of the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. I'll have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments. Recent indicators suggest that economic activity has been expanding at a strong pace, and well above earlier expectations. In the third quarter, real GDP is estimated to have risen an outsized annual rate of 4.9%, boosted by a surge in consumer spending. After picking up somewhat over the summer, activity in the housing sector has flattened out and remains well below levels of a year ago, largely reflecting higher mortgage rates. Higher interest rates also appear to be weighing on business fixed investment. The labor market remains tight, but supply and demand conditions continue to come into better balance. Over the past 3 months, payroll job gains averaged 266,000 jobs per month, a strong pace that is nevertheless below that seen earlier in the year. The unemployment rate remains low at 3.8%. Strong job creation has been accompanied by an increase in the supply of workers. The labor force participation rate has moved up since late last year, particularly for individuals aged 25 to 54 years, and immigration has rebounded to pre-pandemic levels. Nominal wage growth has shown some signs of easing, and job vacancies have declined so far this year. Although the jobs to workers gap has narrowed, labor demand still exceeds the supply of available workers. Inflation remains well above our longer run goal of 2%. Total PCE prices rose 3.4% over the 12 months ending in September. Excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 3.7%. Inflation has moderated since the middle of last year, and readings over the summer were quite favorable. But a few months of good data are only the beginning of what it will take to build confidence that inflation is moving down sustainably toward our goal. The process of getting inflation sustainably down to 2% has a long way to go. Despite elevated inflation, longer-term inflation expectations appear to remain well anchored, as reflected in a broad range of surveys of households, businesses, and forecasters, as well as measures from financial markets. The Fed's monetary policy actions are guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. My colleagues and I are acutely aware that high inflation imposes significant hardship as it erodes purchasing power, especially for those least able to meet the higher costs of essentials.
We're about to hit our target, baby.
Housing and transportation.
This is our target up here, 47,700.
To the risks
Come on.
that high inflation poses to both sides of our mandate, and we are strongly committed to returning inflation to our 2% objective. As I noted earlier, since early last year, we have raised our policy rate by 5.25 percentage points, and we have decreased our securities holdings by more than $1 trillion. Our restrictive stance of monetary policy is putting downward pressure on economic activity and inflation. The committee decided at today's meeting to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 5.25 to 5.5%, and to continue the process of significantly reducing our securities holdings. We are committed to achieving a stance of monetary policy
Forgot
that
I
is
longed the
sufficiently
bull flag.
restrictive to bring inflation sustainably down to 2% over time, and to keeping policy restrictive until we are confident that inflation is on a path to that objective.
Shout out to Divine Hood, keeping me
We are
in.
attentive to recent
Here we
data
go,
showing
baby.
the resilience
Pumping.
of economic growth and demand for labor. Evidence of growth persistently above potential,
Pumping, baby.
or that tightness in the labor market is no longer easing, could put further progress on inflation at risk and could warrant further tightening of monetary policy.
Here we go.
Financial conditions have tightened significantly in recent months,
All
driven
right.
by higher,
What?
longer
We didn't hit my
term
take
bond
profit?
yields, among other factors.
Oh, crap. Oh,
Because
wait.
persistent changes in financial conditions
How come
can
that didn't
have
happen?
implications for the path of monetary policy, we monitor financial developments closely. In light of the uncertainties and risks
There we go.
and how far we have come, the committee is proceeding carefully. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting based on the totality of the incoming data and their implications for the outlook and for economic activity and inflation, as well as the balance of risks. In determining the extent of additional policy firming that may be appropriate to return inflation to 2% over time, the committee will take into account the cumulative tightening of monetary policy, the lags with which monetary policy affects economic activity and inflation, and economic and financial developments. We remain committed to bringing inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored.
Here we go, baby.
Inflation is
Shout out to
likely
Divine Hood.
require a period of below potential growth
Long in the bull
and
flag.
some softening of labor market conditions. Restoring price stability is essential to set the stage for achieving maximum employment and
All right,
stable
guys,
prices
take profit
over the
just
long
got
run.
hit on this long trade,
To
baby.
conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities.
We're at
families,
value area
and
high. We're getting a
businesses
rejection
across
from
the
our take profit. Would you look at that?
country.
See,
Everything
look
we
at that,
do
man.
is in service to our
Told you we
public
were coming
mission.
up to that level.
We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment.
Shout
and
out to
price
Divine Hood,
stability
man. Bro,
goals.
you just made me 800
Thank you,
bucks,
and
bro.
I look forward to your questions.
You just made me a lot of money, Divine Hood. Shout out to you, man. This is great. Can we get the likes?
Howard Schneider with Reuters. Thank you.
We get the
Chair
likes,
Powell,
I'll be
for
giving
doing
this money away.
To what you referenced the rise in long-term bond yields. To what degree did
My
that
TP on
supplant
Solana
action
is-
by the Fed at this meeting?
It's 48.3.
Thanks for your question. So, I'll talk about bond yields, but I want to take a second and just sort of set the broader context in which we're looking at that. So, if you look at the situation, let's look at the economy first. Inflation has been coming down, but it's still running well above our 2%.
All right, guys, I'm
target.
going to FOMO out a little bit
The
more
labor
here.
market has been rebalancing, but it's still very tight by many measures. GDP growth has been strong, although many forecasters are forecasting, and they have been forecasting, that it will slow. As for the committee, we are committed to achieving a stance of monetary policy that is sufficiently restrictive to bring inflation down to 2% over time. And we're not confident yet that we have achieved such a stance. So that is the broader context into which the strong economy and all the things I said, that's the context in which we're looking at this question of rates. So obviously we're monitoring, we're attentive to the increase in longer-term yields, and which have contributed to a tightening of broader financial conditions since the summer. As I mentioned, persistent changes in broader financial conditions can have implications for the path of monetary policy. In this case, the tighter financial conditions we're seeing from higher long-term rates, but also from other sources like the stronger dollar and lower equity prices could matter for future rate decisions as long as two conditions are satisfied. The first is that the tighter conditions would need to be persistent, and that is something that remains to be seen. But that's critical. If things are fluctuating back and forth, that's not what we're looking for. With financial conditions, we're looking for persistent changes that are material. The second thing is that the longer-term rates that have moved up, they can't simply be a reflection of expected policy moves from us. That we would then, if we didn't follow through on them, then the rates would come back down. So, and I would say on that, it does not appear that an expectation of higher near-term policy rates is causing the increase in longer-term rates. So, in the meantime, though, perhaps the most important thing is that these higher Treasury yields are showing through to higher borrowing costs for households and businesses, and those higher costs are going to weigh on economic activity to the extent this tightening persists. And the mind's eye goes to the 8%, near 8% mortgage rate, which could have pretty significant effect on housing. So that's how I would answer your question.
Just as a quick follow-on to be clear on this, in your opening statement and just now, you seem to imply that you are not yet confident that financial conditions are restrictive enough to finish the fight. Is that true?
Yes, that's exactly right. To say it a different way, we haven't made any decisions about future meetings. We have not made a determination, and I will say that we're not confident at this time that we've reached such a stance. We're not confident that we haven't, but we're not confident that we have. And that is the way we're going to be going into these future meetings, is to be, just determining the extent of any additional further policy tightening that may be appropriate to return inflation to 2% over time.
Hi, Chair Powell. Thank you so much for taking our questions. I wonder, if you don't raise interest rates in December, would the presumption be that at that point that we should expect that rates are at their peak, or is there a possibility of restarting rate increases next year? And are there any costs to taking a more extended pause?
So let me start by saying we haven't made a decision about September. You're asking a hypothetical there, but we're going into this December meeting. We'll get, as you know, 2 more inflation readings, 2 more labor market readings, some data on economic activity. And so we'll be taking, and also the broader situation, the broader financial conditions situation, and the broader world situation. We'll be looking at all those things as we make a decision.
This is make it or break it for Solana, because if we lose the golden pocket 786, we're coming down. So I've got my stop under here.
That if you,
shout out to Divine Hood. He just made me 300 bucks.
Difficult to raise.
Guys, if we can get the likes up to 1,500 likes, we'll be doing a $1,000 giveaway.
What it thinks is appropriate at the time. And again, we haven't made any decisions at all about December. We didn't talk about making a decision in December today. Really, it was a decision for this meeting and understanding broader things.
All right, maybe we're coming down, guys.
Chair Powell, did the Fed staff put a recession back into the baseline forecast?
Maybe we bounced from the golden pocket. Let's see.
For today's meeting, and how much does this tightening in financial conditions substitute for rate hikes if the tightening is persistent? You had said it was worth maybe a quarter point when we had the bank failures in the spring. What is it here on something that's presumably more straightforward and more familiar to simulate?
So I guess I don't want to answer your question about the recession, but the answer is no. I think I have to answer it since we did publicly say in the minutes. You'll know anyway in the minutes. The staff did not put a recession back in. I mean, it would be hard to see how you would do that if you look at the activity we've seen recently, which is not really indicative of a recession in the near term. In terms of how to think about translation into rate hikes, I think it's just too early to be doing that. And the main reason is we
guys,
just
would you look at that, man? I told you 34,777.
Volatile it is. Different kinds of news.
Look at that. To the dang dollar.
Any kind of an estimate that was
Isn't that wild?
precise would hang out there, and
they say TA don't work.
Chance of looking wrong very quickly. So, I think what we can say is that financial conditions have clearly tightened, and you can see that in the rates that consumers and households and businesses are paying now. And over time, that will have an effect. We just don't know how persistent it's going to be, and it's tough to try to translate that in a way that I'd be comfortable.
All right, Jerome, I'm going to let you finish. But this golden pocket is the most important level of all time. It's the most important level of all time. Because right now, we have come to the value area high of the range. That's why we got a rejection here at 34,777 on Bitcoin, right? And would you look at this? Would you look at this? I said, would you look at this? There you go. Okay, hang on, not that. Hang on, not that. Would you look at this? Okay, I'm wrong, guys. That golden pocket is not the most. I thought it was lining up at the point of control. But nonetheless, we can still see that this golden pocket is an important level. If we don't hold this point of control here, and if we don't hold this golden pocket here, we're coming down to make a new low. Right? This is a make it or break it moment. We're bouncing right now from the point of control of the range. This is make it or break it. Come on, baby. Come on.
Our job is to achieve maximum employment and price stability, and so we take the economy as it comes. It has been resilient. So
wrong screen. Well, it was the right screen. It's just a small screen, all right? It's just a small screen. This point of control right here, guys. This one right here, where we're bouncing from now. That's very, very important level.
In terms of the thresholds that you've laid out of what could warrant further tightening, the additional evidence of persistently above trend growth,
all right, guys,
some kind of reversal in the recent
I have to take a mean piss, all right? So here, you watch JP, you watch the trade. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second here.
Point rate hike would be necessary, and I'm just curious if that's how the committee sees it.
So we've identified those factors. Those are not meant to be the only factors or a specific test that we're going to be applying with some metrics behind it. Really, we're going to be looking at the broader picture, and what's happening with our progress toward the 2% inflation goal. Is the labor market continuing to broadly cool off and achieve a better balance? We'll be looking at that. Growth. We look at growth insofar as it has implications for our 2 mandate goals. We look at that. And we look at broader financial conditions. So we'll be looking at all of those things as we reach a judgment, whether we need to further tighten policy. And if we do reach that judgment, then we will further tighten policy.
Okay, and just in terms of the tightening of financial conditions, if that is having some kind of offsetting effect in terms of the need to potentially, again, raise rates, what then is the potential impact on the trajectory of rate cuts? Could we see those maybe pulled forward or have to see more than what the September SEP indicated?
So it's the fact is the committee is not thinking about rate cuts right now at all. We're not talking about rate cuts.
All right,
still
we're
very
back. Looks
focused
like
on the first question, which is
Bitcoin's trying to bounce.
Have we achieved a stance of monetary policy that's sufficiently restrictive to bring inflation down to 2% over time, sustainably? That is the question we're focusing on. The next question, as you know, will be for how long will we remain restrictive? Will policy remain restrictive? And what we said there is that we'll keep policy restrictive until we're confident that inflation is on a sustainable path down to 2%. That'll be the next question. But honestly, right now, we're really tightly focused on the first question. The question of rates cuts just doesn't come up because I think it's so important to get that first question, as close to right as you can.
Steve Leisman, CNBC. Mr. Chairman, I guess I had assumed that there was a tightening bias in the committee. You say in the statement you're looking to assess the appropriate stance of monetary policy, the extent to which you may need to hike additionally. You didn't say earlier that you were sufficiently restrictive. There were forecasts for 2 rate hikes among most members of the committee. But then you just said that, we haven't made a determination. Would you say the bias right now is neutral, that there is no disposition to hike again, and that the committee largely has moved off of this forecast for 2 hikes? Or for, sorry, 1 additional hike?
I think you're talking about 1 additional.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that at all. I would say, the language, looking at it here, in determining the extent of additional policy firming that may be appropriate to return inflation 2% over time, that's the question we're asking.
So is it right to think of that as a hiking bias is still in the committee here?
We haven't used that term, but it's fair to say that's the question we're asking is, should we hike more? It's not, and that is the question, and you're right.
Right, this is the make it or break it for the
September, we
soul
wrote down 1 additional
long.
rate hike.
Right
But,
here, guys.
And we'll write down another forecast, as you know. in
786, make it or break it. Come on, Soul.
Thank you, Chris Rugaber at Associated Press. Well, since the last meeting, the auto workers' strike has finished. Oil prices have leveled off. And yet, on the other hand, you have the outbreak of war between Israel and Hamas. How do you see all those factors taken together affecting the economy going forward? How are you thinking about those?
So there are significant issues out there. As you point out, global geopolitical tensions are certainly elevated, and that goes for the war.
That golden pocket right there is coming in at about 34,325.
Economic
34,325.
So the UAW strike, as you point out, appears to be coming to an end. Oil prices have flattened out; they haven't gone down, but I guess they've gone down a little bit from their earlier peak. Another one is the possibility of government shutdown. We don't know about that one. So there's plenty of risk out there. But I would go back to the...
Caleb, yes, you can hold long and short at the same time on ZOOMEX, only for USDT, only if hedge mode is turned on.
Strong labor market, making progress on the labor market, making progress on inflation. And we're very focused on getting confident that we have achieved a stance of monetary policy that is sufficiently restrictive. That's really our focus.
Great. And just one quick thing. You last month had gone to York, Pennsylvania, where you talked to a lot of, last month, where you talked to a lot of small business owners. Just curious, what sentiments did you hear from them, or what did you picked up on, and was there anything that surprised you the most in terms of what they talked about?
I wouldn't say I was terribly surprised. I was very impressed by York as a town with a real strategy, and I would say it's very impressive what the people there have put together in the face of some difficult longer run trends about offshoring of manufacturing and that kind of thing. They've done a great job as a city, I think. What you hear is consistent there, which is people are really suffering under high inflation. You were there. We talked to some people who, were feeling that in their businesses, and other people who were feeling it in their home lives as well. It's painful for people, particularly people who don't have a lot of extra financial resources, who are spending most of their income on the essentials of life. So we know that wasn't new, but that did come through very clearly in the conversations we had in New York. And I walked away from that even, just thinking that we really the best thing we can do for the U.S. is to restore price stability, fully restore price stability, and not.
If I was
fail
in
on
no
that task,
positions
and
right
do
now,
it as
if I was
quickly as
in no
possible, but-
positions, I would be looking for on Bitcoin, man. I don't know. I would be looking for a long from lower if I was in no position. If I had to flip a coin right now, long or short, I would short Bitcoin because we're at value area high. We're at value area high, but I don't have enough conviction to take that trade unless I was forced to.
Inevitable that kind of pain would be, say, for the labor market or overall growth?
Well, I think everyone has been very gratified to see that we've been able to achieve, pretty significant progress on inflation without seeing the kind of increase in unemployment that has been very typical of rate hiking cycles like this one. So that's a historically unusual and very welcome result. And the same is true of growth. We've been saying that we need to see below potential growth, and growth has been strong, but yet we're still seeing this. I still believe, and my colleagues, for the most part, I think still believe, that it is likely to be true.
I might
It is
look
still
to
likely
compound
to
the
be true.
short at the 786 infinite wisdom. I might do that. Yeah, so I might compound my short on Bitcoin at this area if we have bear divs. Yep, that's the place to look. That's the place to look.
Force participation and from immigration, that's a big supply side, gain that is really helping the economy, and it's part of why GDP is so high, is because we're getting that supply. So we welcome that, but I think those things will run their course, and we're probably still going to be left. We think, and I think, we'll still be left with some ground to cover to get back to full price stability. And that's where monetary policy and what we do with demand is still going to be important.
I'm curious against that backdrop, if you've gotten any clarity on lags, if you have an economy that's been so resilient to high rate increases, does that suggest to you that there isn't necessarily this huge wave of tightening that's still coming through the pipeline and that it may have already come into effect?
I continue to think it's very hard to say. So it's been 1 year at this meeting. 1 year ago, this was the fourth of our 75 basis points hikes. So that's a full year since then. I think we are seeing the effects of all the hiking we did last year, and this year we're seeing it. It's very hard to know exactly what that might be. But you can, for example, an example of where you wouldn't have felt this yet is debt that had been termed out, but it's going to come due and have to get rolled over next year or the year after. So, and there are little things like that where the effects are just taking time to get into the economy. So I think we have to make monetary policy under great uncertainty about how long the lags are. I think trying to get a clear answer and say, I'm just going to assume this, is really not a good way to do it. And this is one of the reasons why we have slowed.
Soul trade stopped out in a $300 profit.
Monetary policy.
Shout out to
time
Divine Hood.
get into the economy, and it takes time. We know that, and you can't rush it. So, slowing down is giving us, I think, a better sense of how much more we need to do, if we need to do
Actually,
more.
we're bouncing from the golden pocket on Sol right now. Let's take another long.
Michael McKee from Bloomberg Television and Radio. I'm trying to connect the dots here.
Let's see if this works.
One quick clarification I want to ask about Rachel's question is, you said you need slower growth. You had always said before a period of lower than trend growth. Has that changed? And two, it sounds to me like you're basically saying here that the kind of the dot plots out the window, that every meeting is live with the possibility of a rate increase for right now, doesn't matter about the turn of the year, and that there's not an objective way to determine whether or not you've got enough tightening in the system. It's just going to be a subjective judgment meeting by meeting.
Well, so let's talk about the dot plot first. So the dot plot is a a picture in time of what the people in the committee thinks is likely to be appropriate monetary policy in light of their own personal economic forecast. In principle, when things change, that's not like a plan that anybody's agreed to or that we will do. That's a forecast that would change, for example. I mean, many things could change that would cause people to say, I wouldn't write down that dot, 6 weeks later. Think of the number of things that could change your mind on that. So I think the efficacy of the dot plot probably decays over the 3-month period between that meeting and the next meeting. But nonetheless, it's out there, and we do personally update our forecast, but we don't formally update the dot plot. So, I think we try to be as transparent as we can about the way we're thinking about these things. We're laying out there our thinking, and as we approach the meeting, we'll all be, my colleagues and I will be talking about how we're processing that data. In terms of, we're not really changing the way, in terms of growth, what I said was below potential. So what you have here recently is growth that is
all right, wrecked.
Temporarily.
That golden pocket balance was a no-go.
Is elevated.
Just lost all the
for
money
a year
I
or
made
two right now over its trend level. So the right way to think about it is what's potential growth.
786. It's the last attempt.
People think trend growth over a long period of time is a little bit less than 2%, or I would say just around 2%. But what we've had is with the improvement in the size of the labor force, as I mentioned, through both participation and immigration, and with the better functioning in the labor market, and with the unwinding of the supply chain and shortages and those kinds of things, you're seeing actually elevated potential growth. There's catch-up growth that can happen in potential.
Okay, we're
and
out.
That means that if you're growing,
we're out,
you could be
baby.
growing at 2%
That's
this
it.
year and still be going.
All right, so I made
below the
$300 and I
increase in
lost
potential
$4, so I'm
output
down
of the economy.
$100
I hope that's clear.
on
That's
Sol,
really
guys.
What's going on. That's why I would say it as below potential.
But if you could clarify what I asked about the meeting
But
by
overall
meeting,
for the
that
day,
we're
I'm up.
essentially now supposed to assume that it's a meeting by meeting, live meeting
Over
with a
$4
chance
grand,
of
so
a rate
I'll take a
increase
$100
that will be
loss.
decided on subjective criteria rather than objective at each meeting.
I don't know that I want to just accept anybody's characterization of it. I'll tell you how we're doing this. So we're going meeting by meeting. We're asking ourselves whether we've achieved a stance of policy that is sufficiently restrictive to
It
bring
happens,
inflation down
Divine Hood, man.
2% over
It was a good trade.
That's the question we're asking. We're looking
It
at
was
the
a good
full
trade.
range of economic data, including financial conditions.
Yeah,
and
MEXC, that's the way to go,
all of those
TJ.
things that we
MEXC is
look
the way
at.
to go.
And then all
right.
we've come very far with this rate.
Let's
hike.
see what
We've
other
come
assets
very
we got.
far.
What assets should we
And
take a look at,
you
guys?
saw the spread at the September meeting of, it's a relatively small spread of people think 1 or 2 additional hikes. So you're close to the end of the cycle. That was an impression.
What coins I
as
trade that
of,
I'm up
I
4K?
believe,
Just
as of
Bitcoin, man.
September. It's
Just
not a
Bitcoin.
promise or
So
a
I'm
plan
up
of the future.
2.8K
And
on
so
this
we're going
Bitcoin
into
trade.
these meetings one by one.
And
We're
then
looking at
this
the
short
data.
trade that I'm in,
As I
I'm
mentioned,
up another
we're also,
2K.
We're being careful. We're
So
proceeding
short of
carefully
Bitcoin up 2K,
because
long
we
Bitcoin
can
up.
proceed carefully at this time. Monetary policy is restrictive.
Up,
we see its effects, particularly in interest-sensitive spending
2.8K.
and other
So
channels. So
2
that's how
trades, man. That's the way to do it.
Thanks. Hi, Chair Powell. Neil Irwin with Axios. In light of the run-up in long-term yields we've seen the last several weeks, have you given any consideration to the pace of your asset runoff program? And if there were a judgment that the higher term premium was endangering the dual mandate goals, would that be reason to
All right,
think
yeah,
about
let's
slowing
check out
or
ES, 'cause
suspending
I'm long on
QT,
ES.
Or should we think of that as more of a technical question around reserves?
So committee is not considering changing the pace.
Wow,
of
S&P
runoff. It's
pumping,
not something
baby.
We're talking about or considering.
Nice.
And
Nice. All right,
I
I'm
know
actually
there are
bullish then
many
on Bitcoin. If
candidates
S&P is
coming
pumping
from
like this,
why rates have been going up.
dang. All right, so my next
and
TP
QT
on
is certainly
SPX is
on that list. It will be playing a relatively
42.85,
small
which is
effect, although I would
the
say
golden
at
pocket.
$3.3 trillion in reserves.
Retest.
I think it's
from
hard
this
to make
high.
the case that reserves are even close to scarce at this point. So that's not something.
Yep,
that
let's
we're
do it,
looking
baby.
at right now.
Come on, SPX.
Victoria. Hi.
Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, SPX.
I wanted to ask about the Basel III endgame capital proposal. You've gotten a lot of pushback from people on different aspects of the proposal. And
All right, yeah, let's check out Casper.
Some reservations, and I'm just
Let's
curious,
check out Casper.
Could you accept finalizing that proposal without significant changes?
So that proposal
All right,
is out for comment,
let's mute this guy
and,
right
we
now.
expect
Who gives a
lot of
crap,
comment.
honestly? Who gives a crap? I don't. Maybe some of y'all do. I really don't. All right, Casper. Let's get the real good music back on. All right, Casper, USDT, baby. Oh, man, we didn't get that short, huh? Let's check it out. No, we didn't get the short trade. Look, I think we could still get this short trade on Casper at 0.053999. Yo, trading Casper, Bitcoin pumping faster. Maybe we could do it. I'm the Bitcoin master. Going live stream right now every day. Looking through the charts, man, trying to get paid. J Powell coming out, looking for a hump. Maybe the Bitcoin price will start to pump. Well, we went really high and we hit our target. Then we came right down to the place in the sky, getting a bounce from the POC. That's what they do, if I know what I mean. I just joined. Did I jade the rates? No, they didn't, man. They kept it the same. Now we're looking at Casper, trying to get a short in, maybe go faster. Maybe come up to the line. Maybe we'll do it just in time. Market closes in about 1 hour. They call it the power. That's when the price starts to pump. It never stays in such a slump. Got the beast going through my mind. Beat on my mind when I'm looking at the time. Blue and purple coming through the soup. That's what I'm doing cause I gotta take a poop. Got the 5-second pulled up right on the flow. iPad, here we go, going through the dough. Alrighty. Alright guys, so just keep in mind here, we're still short on Bitcoin, baby. We ain't letting this dump catch us off track, right? So my man in the chat says, Jay, if we pump up here, you gonna compound your short? My answer is yes, I would look to compound the short in this area. But I would mostly be interested in pumping up to another high. Alright. So I think Bitcoin looks bullish, man. I think Bitcoin looks bullish. Look at this. We're in the range, right? We're in the sideways range. We came down to the low of the range. We got the bounce from the CDW. We came back into the range to the range high. That's where we got the rejection from. Right? That's where we got the rejection from. And then we came to the point of control, getting the bounce. We're back at value area high. This is bullish. This is bullish. I say we're going to put in another high here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Shanks. 1 minute and 1 hour bull and hour div just appeared. Alright, let's check it out, guys. Do we have a 1 hour bull div on Bitcoin? Boom, baby. We have confirmed the 1 hour bullish divergence on Bitcoin, man. We are going to the moon, baby. ES pumping, baby. ES pumping. Look at this. Look at this S&P 500 long. Are we going to hit our targets? We're going to hit our Bitcoin targets. We're going to hit our S&P 500 targets, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We gonna hit our Casper targets? Maybe we'll get a short on Casper today. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Bitcoin. Here we go. Now the real pump begins, guys. Now the real pump begins. Let's pump the Bitcoin. Here we go. This is the real pump. Here we go, y'all. The real pump is about to start. Let's go! Here we go. Get ready for the pump to ensue, baby. This is the pump song, guaranteed to pump the Bitcoin price every single time. We're gonna hit our take profits today. Let's pump! Yeah! Here we go. Are we gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. Let's do it. We gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. We gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. We gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. Look at this. It's working. Come on, Bitcoin, come on. Come on, S&P 500, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. 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 Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. All right, it's working, guys. Look at that blue candle right now. We are pumping the price. Come on. Come on. Right to our next target, baby. No purple up in here, just the blue, baby. We need some of those big blue Pfizer candles right now, giving us that 4-hour pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. we go, here we go, whoa. Here we go, here we go, here we go, whoa. Ah! 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 Oh no, we're dumping! Ah! 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 Come on! Here we go, baby. Come on! Yeah, let's pump it! Come on! We're gonna pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K! Let me see a blue candle! Pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K! Let me see a blue candle! Oh no! We're dumping, but let me see a blue candle! I know! We're dumping, but let me see a blue candle! Now! We're going straight to the moon! Bitcoin's going straight to the moon! Oh man! Oh no! Oh no! Let's pump this Bitcoin! We're going straight up to 100K! 100K! Let's pump this Bitcoin! We're going straight up to 100K! 100! We're gonna pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K! Let me see a blue candle! Pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K! Let me see a blue candle! Oh no, we're dumping! But let me see a blue candle! I know we're dumping, but let me see a blue candle! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This makes me so mad! I just wanna... Oh no! It's the worst day ever! The clip was bumping, but I wanted to go back and younger. We're dumping Bitcoin! It's dropping right back to 15K! Maybe 8K! My leverage longs, they're gone forever and I'm not okay! I'm not! No! Oh! Shout out to Splashfire Films. Sometimes it has a delayed effect. That's right, look, it's starting to work. Starting to work, it's starting to work. All right. Now we're pumping, baby. That's what we're talking about. Now we're pumping. Look at that. It just had a little delayed effect. Huh. We're still pumping, baby. We're still in the game. We're still in the game. All right? All right, we're getting a little pump. We're coming back. We're coming back. Drow 109. That song is a Jayson Casper original called Bitcoin to 100K, baby. All guitars and bass played by yours truly. Drums programmed on Superior Drummer by yours truly. And vocals dropped live by yours truly. Hey, there's so many bears in the house hating on my long. Yo, bears in the house hating on my long. Bears in the house hating on my long. Yo, got the bit. Oh, I was about to drop a beat. All right, we got the bears in the house hating on. Guys, if we get a few more likes, we can give away $1,000. All right. Yeah. This would be a really hard song beat to freestyle to. Yeah, it looks like that, doesn't it? It looks like someone bought likes. It really does. Because we have more likes than watchers. Yeah, you know what that makes? That makes Jayson Casper upset. It's not good for the channel. All right, here we go. This is a good beat to freestyle over. Yo, sometimes in life, the bears are gonna be hating on your longs. But you gotta work through it, baby. You gotta work through it. Yo. Got the bears in my house, hating on the long. So upset I'm about to drop the song. I said bears in the house, hating on my long. So upset I'm about to drop the song. Oh wow, the beat just ended. What the heck? That wasn't even a... What the heck? Come on guys, like the video so we can do the giveaway. Yo, we got the bears in the house, hating on my long, make me so upset, about to drop the song, so I sang the pump song to pump the price. It dropped back down, which wasn't very nice. 20 more likes for the giveaway. That's what I'm doing every single day. Got the best rapper out here on the whole YouTube. Got the crypto flow, and it's me and you, about to give away 1,000 USDT. That's what I'm doing when it's you and me, man. Walking on the treadmill every single day, sitting down at the charts and I'm trying to get paid. And it's Casper, chilling in the house, trading over here on the Bitcoin bounce. And oh snap, let me take a peek. Market Cipher B got the uneven cheese, got big on the left side, nice and juicy. Skinny on the right side to round out the booty. And I don't know if y'all could even spot it, but we just got a bounce right from the golden pocket. Shout out to all the bear haters in the chat, man. Check out the long in the profit. That's what I'm talking about. Bitcoin's going and it's not going down. Gonna hit 36K by the end of the day. Listen to what I say, write it down. Hey, got my man in the chat going really far when I'm trying to be fat with the Gucci, every single day. Got the bling bling on my neck with the chains, just kidding. Old school Apple headphones, that's what I wear when I'm all alone. Man, don't talk about the Bluetooth ear pods. I don't like those, I like these bods. I like the wire, nice and fire, doing every day. I got a little offbeat there. Alrighty. We got the likes, baby. We got the likes. Got the likes, yo, we got the likes. Yeah, we got the likes. Yeah, trying to fight for the price. Cause we got the likes, fight for the price, got the likes, baby, Here we go. Here we go. $1,000 giveaway. Listen to all the words that I say. Gonna pick a winner. Coming up next, Casper, man, he does it the best. Trading the Bitcoin every single day when I'm sitting through the window trying to play, getting paid, making all the profits when I'm chilling with my man and the Spotniks. Got the bagels downstairs with the cream cheese. Spread it on my knees, baby, please, baby, please. Got John Shanks up in the chat. Bears in my house got me about the schlong. Yeah, what about that? Going long, going short. Don't mess with me if you don't want to get hort. Good luck, all. We're gonna snuck, y'all. Pick a next winner, now we're going up, y'all. Bitcoin pumping. Bears in the house getting all mean. If you know what I mean. Now we're in your face. What a disgrace. Got the blue candles all up in your face cause we're pumping really high. Bitcoin gonna fly. Going to the sky. Got the blue in my eye. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright guys, we got a winner. Alright. We're gonna pick a winner. Alright. We're gonna pick a winner. We're gonna pick a winner, alright? Alright, let's pick a winner. a quick update to... Alright guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy and paste a URL to a video. This video you see on your screen, I'm gonna copy and paste into the live chat on YouTube. The live chat on YouTube. Alright guys. If you don't know how to do this, then you can't win. I'm sorry. Alright? I'm gonna go ahead and paste the link into the YouTube chat, and I'm gonna pin the comment. I'm gonna pin it, the pinned message in the YouTube chat. Look at your screen, guys. Alright, look at your screen. Right here, the pinned comment. Click this link and comment your USDT. Alright, your USDT TRC, alright, the Tron Network USDT address. Alright, TRC20 USDT address. If you don't know what that is, you can't win. I'm sorry. If you don't understand these rules, you can't win. I'm sorry. Okay? Click this link and comment your Tether TRC20 address. Go. For the winner, we'll pick a random winner. We'll pick a random winner. Oh man, my voice is shot after today, guys. Freestyling, screaming, singing, you know. And how's the Bitcoin price? How you bears feeling now? How you bears feeling now, baby? How the bears feeling now? How you bears feeling now? How you bears feeling now? How you bears feeling now? Pumping back up, Bitcoin gonna go wow. I said, how you bears feeling now? Bitcoin pumping up, man, it's gonna go wow. How you bears feeling now? Shorted the top, but we're back at your entry. Oh, now everybody hope you win the prize. When I'm giving away from my eyes, making all the profits every single day, so I figured that I share. Everybody get paid at the JC YouTube. That's how it go. When I'm chilling out, man, you know I got the flow. Yeah. Alright, y'all, wanted to make a quick update today because it is FOMC. Today at 2 p.m. New York time, federal funds rate will be announced. They're expecting a hike in the interest rates, which on paper. Alright, y'all, wanted to make a quick update today because it is FOMC. Today at 2 p.m. New York time, federal funds rate will be announced. They're expecting a hike in the interest rates, which on paper bearish for risk asset. seeing the comments pouring in. I'm seeing the comments pouring in, guys. Lots of addresses in here. Give it a few more minutes, guys, while the Bitcoin price gets a little bit of a dumpy pumpy. All right, I'm seeing the comments pouring in here, guys. They're pouring in, all right? Give it a few more minutes. All right, Bitcoin's dumping again, man. All right, it's dumping again. Man, there's a lot of comments coming in. I'm gonna wait until they stop coming, all right? I'm gonna give everyone a chance. Everyone gets a chance. Everyone gets a chance. All right, Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a move down, guys, but you know, the S&P's holding strong. I'm feeling the pump in my bones still. I'm staying convicted to my longs. You know, I'm holding the shorts for a hedge. I can't be upset for the day, guys. I made some really good profits. First day of the month, baby. What a way to start it off. What a way to start it off. I can't believe that. Praise God. Baruch Hashem. Alrighty. Haven't had a comment come in for a while, so we're gonna do a random comment picker, alright? We're gonna do a random comment picker on the video. Alright, y'all, wanted to make a quick update today because it is FOMC. Today at 2 p.m. New York time, the Federal Reserve rate will be announced. We're expecting a hike in interest rates, which on paper is bearish. Alright guys, so we ended up getting 995 comments. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a YouTube random comment picker. Alright, we're going to put the video in. Alright, we're going to filter duplicate users. I saw you guys duplicating your using. Hang on, 7 plus 4 is 15. Wait, no, 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Hang on. I don't know what happened there, but it said 900 comments. Filter duplicate users. That's interesting. There's only 274 unique comments? That's weird. Well, let's do it. Adrian Sanchez. Shout out to Adrian Sanchez. Shout out to Adrian Sanchez. My man, Adrian. Congratulations, my friend. You just won 1,000 Tether. You just won 1,000 Tether. Congratulations, my friend. I'm going to be sending that over to you ASAP. ASAP, baby. I'm going to be sending it on over to you. All right. Adrian Sanchez, congratulations, my friend. You have just won 1,000 Tether. Your grit, your determination, it really inspires me, man. I'll be honest with you. It inspires me. All right, we'll be sending that over to you, man. Shout out to our winner. sending it over now, man. All right, I just sent it. All right, I just sent it from ZOOMEX. All right. So it'll come to you right now. Right now it's pending review. It will come your way soon. All right, shout out to our winner. Shout out to Adrian Sanchez. What is going on? All right, guys. Well, look at this. The S&P 500 is still pumping. Bitcoin is still also getting a little pump. Look at this, guys. You know, I'm convicted in my lungs. I'm convicted, baby. I'm convicted. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up. It's going to be over $5,000 of profits. I just feel it in my bones, baby. And if not, well, then my short will be in profit, I guess. All right. Shout out to Divine Hood, bro. I'm not a good dude. You know what it is? Do you know what it is? The Lord has been so merciful to me. That's all I can say, man. It's not because of me. All right. Bitcoin is dumped. Yeah, it is dumping now. But we'll see. Here's the thing. The S&P 500 is still pumping. And 4 o'clock equals power hour, right? That's when things really start moving. So typically what happens, the New York closes. And then we start to pump, man. Right? Then we start to pump. Then we really start to pump. So I'm feeling that pump in my bones, man. I really am. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat, right? You think we're not gonna pump? Shout out to Crypto Coons, man. God bless you, bro. Crypto Coons. One of the best guys I know. One of the best moderators in the world. Such a great guy. Appreciate you, man. God bless you, bro. Shout out to Nomad2121. Okay, Nomad2121. Join the free Discord if you're already in it, and just open up a ticket. We'll get everything sorted out for you. Alright? Shout out to Dude. Shout out to Scruffy Nerf. He says, I can feel it pumping in my bones tonight. Oh yeah. Oof. You can tell I've been screaming too much on here, huh? Alright, pump at 6 p.m. Can you check Market Cipher on Bitcoin, please? Yeah, let's check Market Cipher on Bitcoin. Kiss. Mwah. Let's check Market Cipher on Bitcoin here. Alright, so here's what I see on Market Cipher. I see consolidation. We are about to break out of this range. Alright? We're about to break the range. Alright? I would say this. Alright, just to play it safe here. You know it's broken. You know which direction things are going to go. This is the 1 hour. Alright? When one of these, when Market Cipher breaks out of this triangle, that's the legit breakout. That's the legit breakout. Because we've been consolidating in this range too long. Money flow's coming up, and money flow's coming down. Momentum waves are coming up, and momentum waves are coming down. We got bull divs, and we got bear divs. Alright? So what that means is we are about to get a very large follow through. We're either going to pump up to 36K plus, or we're going to dump down to 31.8 minus. Alright, probably 31, yeah, 31.8. Alright? That's what Market Cipher says. All right, we're waiting for follow-through. We've been in this range for too long. We need some follow-through. Right? We need some follow-through. So I got my hopes on the bull side, honestly. I want to see a squeeze before a dump. Now let's check out the order flow. Honestly, yeah, let's check out the order flow because let's check out the order flow because let's see, did we get a lot of shorts wrecked? Let's see what's been happening during all this time that we've been trading this. Let's check out this order flow. The good old OF. OF. All right, so we've actually seen a lot of longs opening up here. A lot of longs opening up here, guys. A lot of fresh longs coming in. In fact, 489, 533, about 40 million longs actually, give or take, about 40 million. I mean, 40 million trades opening, the majority of those are longs. 40 million trades opening, the majority of those are longs. Right, we got 5.2 positive delta, 10 million, 13 million, 15, 16, 17 million, about 18 million more longs and shorts here. And so here's what we need to be looking out for, right? If we don't take this high, right, and if we get stuck at the Fibonacci golden pocket, I would compound the short trade that I'm in right now, okay? So here's what we really need to be looking out for. Bulls. And I'm talking to myself. I'm preaching to the choir up in here. If we come into this zone, right here, and we see bearish CVD divergences, okay, between 34,800 and 34,990. If you see more longs than shorts, right, a bearish CVD divergence into this box, we are making a lower high and we are coming down, all right? So what we need to be watching for on XO or on Coinalyze is this white line higher, getting higher than it was at this high? If this white line right here is getting higher than it was at this first high, and we're continuing to see the open interest increase, and we reject from the box that we just drew on the chart, that's very bearish. We can expect a big move down. However, if we come up to that area and we don't see this white line surpassing, right, and we break through, then that could be bullish, right? And then we'll wake up tomorrow in juicy profits. Right now, for me, this is a no trade zone. We're on VWAP. We're at value area high. We're chopping around. This is a no trade zone for me, you know. But yeah, we'll see what Asia does tonight, right? We'll see what Asia does tonight. ByBit hit the golden pocket, you say, huh? ByBit really hit the golden pocket? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, ByBit hit the golden pocket. All right, that's so interesting. ByBit hit the golden pocket. Well, you know, ByBit hit the golden pocket. We didn't see a bearish CVD divergence in that golden pocket. I guess you could say that we saw a bearish CVD divergence locally right here, okay? We saw about 2 million longs being absorbed right in this zone right here, all right? So I see the case for entering short here. You got 2 million longs absorbed into the VWAP after a volatile news day, right? Yeah, so I honestly, I understand a short from this level. I do. I understand a short from here. I'm already short, so I'm not going to go for it. I don't want to ruin my entry, but yeah, if I see a bearish CVD div and we come up a little higher, I might add to the short, right? I've got $100,000 on it, so let's see. But guys, it's been a juicy day. I'm going to head out, right? God bless you guys. Shout out to whoever bought the likes. I know you guys bought the likes, but it's okay, because I still love giving away money. But look, we have 2,100 likes, and we only had 1,300 people at the most watching. But God bless you guys, in Jesus' name, all right? May the Lord bless you, may He protect you, may He shine light upon you, may He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face towards you and give you peace. Shout out to Dave Digital. Second week of gym, and I look exactly like you. Shout out to Dave Digital. All right, guys, see you. Peace.